It is Wild 94.1. We are here at the Toy Drive Tower.
Yes.
And we say feel the tingle a lot. And feel the tingle is simply when you give somebody a gift and you're more excited than they are to open it because you know what's inside. You're like, oh, my God, I can't wait to see you, man. I got your size and everything. That's the feel the tingle. And one of my close friends that has been supporting us since we were way back over in the other locations, like 3 locations ago, he was still taking part in it. And I told everybody on live, I'm like, this is my guy for many reasons, but this is your first time actually being upstairs on the Toy Drive. So Chris Garrido is here. He is the author of Fit by 50, my year-long journey from death to life. He is a staunch supporter of Legacy Barbell in Clearwater because they have done some things for him that has made him get skinny jeans.
Oh, yeah.
And he's walking around smacking his own booty when he walked by the mirror.
Showing off those thighs.
You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of thigh meat, a lot of traps on the on the selfie game.
Thighs out.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of showcasing out here. He's gonna be our OnlyFans model is coming. I'm telling you. So tell everybody, why is this the first time you've been upstairs?
Because you didn't have an elevator.
That is so rude, Orlando.
Yes.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare I?
Honestly, when I supported this before, I was well over 400 pounds, out of shape, and as much as I wanted to support and love you and love the mission, the idea of getting up the stairs just wasn't reality. And so if you remember, I don't even know if you ever caught on to this, but if you remember, I used to always bring my toys on the last day right before 5 o'clock when you came down.
Right, and then you would be one of the first people I would hug downstairs.
And take pictures. It was because I wanted to see you. I just couldn't get up here to do it, so I needed you to come back down to earth.
Wow.
Why couldn't you?
Just
because
out of shape.
he wasn't ready to take on all of those stairs, and he was a lot heavier at the time.
Right.
You know, your book said you were upwards of about 440.
That's where I was about 15 months ago.
Ooh.
And you decided that you were going to make this change. We've had this conversation a few times when I went on keto, and it was after my dad had passed. And one of the last things that he told me when I was going to the airport, he's like, hey, man, I'm proud of you. I love you. But look around this airport. You don't see any old, fat people.
Yeah.
And I was like, taking it as a challenge, walking around the airport. I'm going to find me an old, fat person. And we went through the checking in and the tickets, the bags, everything else. We got to the terminal. And he said, you still looking, aren't you? I'm like, I can't find one. And he's like, that's what I'm saying. He's like, you're doing everything right. He's like, but you just got to take your health in because you can't live long like that. And so we have gotten those nuggets before, but what was the inspiration that made you decide, yes, I'm going to do this?
Yeah, much like you. My dad passed. I lost my dad in March of 2024.
Mike was a great guy, Michael.
Yeah,
yes,
and
absolutely.
So when he passed, it wasn't so much that, I looked at my own life and was like, okay, I have to do something for me. It was about my kids. When my dad passed, my kids were devastated, rightfully so. And so when I looked at that, I was like, wow, if the loss of their grandfather hits them like that, what's it going to be like when I die?
Oh.
And I think that was probably the wake-up call for me. And I give a lot of credit to the people that are standing behind me. Matt Levine is the owner of Legacy Barbell. He's the one that literally came to me and said, what are you waiting for? That was the question that really started it. And that led to a conversation, and he gently nudged, wink, wink.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing gentle. I've been watching these workouts, boy. They've been busting your head.
Shoved me to get going. And, look, I mean, it was hard. I always tell people, yes, it was hard. I won't deny that. But it was hard until it wasn't. And so I made a commitment to myself that I wouldn't quit for 90 days. No matter how hard it got, no matter how much I hated it, for 90 days I wouldn't quit. And by day 90, you couldn't pull me out of the gym. I was seeing the results. I was feeling it. And so I just tell people now, I'm trying to inspire as many people as I can and say, look, whatever it is that you want, whether it's weight loss, whether it's financial success, whether it's professional success, commit to a process and stick to it for a period of time. And ultimately, when the results come, it'll start to become believable. And that's what happened for me. And by the way, today, I'm down to 293, so I've lost 147 pounds.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, 15 months. That's not too shabby.
Wow.
Look at that. Let me tell you. Now, what exercise when you had to do it? Because I know I saw the one you was doing, and I was like, hell no, I'd have quit right after that. What's the exercise there you were doing, and you were like, yeah, I might have to quit this? Pick one exercise that sucked. Because if you say that sled, I'm going to high-five you
again. The one that you hate the most?
I actually fell in love with the sled because it was the one thing I could do. in the beginning. Like anybody can walk behind a sled and push it. It was
No,
hard.
but when you like, because
No,
when
I'll
you've
tell you.
done it for a minute and it's slow down, I'm like, yeah, man, look at him, they're killing my dog. I'm like, yo, and he's like, one more, and I'm like, no, not one more, and he's like, okay, and you like still, I'm like, dude, he gonna die.
So the
Come
one,
on.
the one that really stands out, and I talk about it in the book, is this this yoke carry. And so it's basically this gigantic steel cage.
Yeah.
And I had to do it Zercher style, which means I carry it on my forearms out in front of me. So I basically lift it about an inch off the ground and keep it off the ground while I walk down the turf and back with it. And I remember when I came around the corner, Matt said he had the yoke set up. And the first thing I said was, I'm not doing that. And he was like, okay. And then 20 minutes later, I was doing it. So.
Yeah. Are you sure you aren't wrestlers? You have steel cages.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
this is
gym and
different. It's a
stuff like
different
that.
workout. I don't know. Do they offer this in other places? Because it looked like you was doing some medieval type stuff, dog. That's like everybody else got like a circuit machine, and I ain't seen a circuit machine in y'all thing at all. It's like everything is lifting and holding and pushing and pulling.
Well, what I'm always really careful about is there really is a place for everybody at Legacy. I mean, when I walked through the door, I wasn't a power lifter. I wasn't a strongman competitor. I wasn't a bodybuilder. I was a 440-pound, 49-year-old dad that wanted to save his life. And there was a place for me there. Now, we have elite level power lifters and strongmen and bodybuilders. But again, we also have beginners. We have a gentleman that's in his 80s. You know, we've got teenagers. My son Donovan trains at the gym.
Yeah,
with me.
he does.
I mean, we've got people from all walks of life. There really is a place for everyone. And one of the greatest things about Matt, who owns the gym, and Katrina Curtis, who's the general manager, is I think they're the best trainers in the world because they have the ability to adapt and modify for anyone.
Yeah, but that's really cool, though, because you can get so bored just going to a regular gym.
I agree.
You know, and I do with that. I struggle with that all the time. I'm just like and trying to find out new workouts, but it sounds like they have great options there.
I struggle with that too.
That's why you don't go?
Yeah, that's exactly why I don't
Have you
go.
been trying to get on him? Do you bother him about that or no?
So at one point in time, we had a text thread going between me, you, and Calta.
Yeah.
And maybe Pete Larios too.
Yep.
And we were talking about, hey, we should do some sort of a workout challenge. And ironically, each of us has had a period in our life where we've lost a significant amount of weight.
Yeah.
But we never did it at the same time, and it never really stuck.
Right.
So I will say this is life for me. This is never changing. So I don't think I've been on you yet, but it's coming.
Stop
Yeah,
slipping,
It's
oh.
coming.
Yeah.
It's
Stop
coming.
slipping.
He's watching me. I watched him the other day. He was trying on pants. I'm like, I know that dressing room. That's DXL right there. And he's like, man, I can't get it over my calves. I'm like, stop pushing heavy things. All right, listen, this is Chris Garrido. He has a book that he has written called Fit by 50, My Year-Long Journey from Death to Life. And he just worked out this morning.
No, not me.
You didn't work out? So they were working out this morning. He got to work out when he just delivered 100 bikes with them. They made the commitment to do so. I saw the QR codes going up, and I saw, you were like, hey, we're going to do some bikes. And then you said you made the call, and he's like, hey, man, we going up. Let's do some more. And when I heard that, I was just like, oh, my God. And then you showed the video yesterday where it's just backing up in a slow. I'm like, dude. And I mean, it's like, how can you not well up and see this because you know the greatness that it's going to do for these kids. These kids are fascinated with the fact that people who don't know them, I mean, you got to think of where they are, I mean, this is foster families, and sure, they might be staying with some family members or they might have a great foster family, but it still doesn't feel like it
Normal.
what they left.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they left something heinous, it still was home. So for people who don't know them at all to be sacrificing this way, to go on live and see all of these bikes coming off and everybody working to get them made whole, it does an amazing thing for them as far as mental to say, man, there's a bigger space out there than what I'm just living. There's a bigger existence. And it's the same way with you and your physical. It's like you have found a new space that you didn't even know existed before, and now you feel home there.
So I'm so glad you said that, because this is something that I've just started to come to the realization of over the last several weeks, is my desire to help others. And my desire to help others actually came from me being intentional and showing up for myself. And as I look back on the last decade when I was so unhealthy, my heart always wanted to give, but my body was like, nah, we're good. And so there were so many opportunities, even if it was something small, like a friend saying, hey, can you come help me move blank? I'd come up with some excuse because I knew that I just couldn't physically keep up with that. Lately, what's happened, though, is now that I've actually shown up and been consistent for myself, I want to just pour into other people. It starts at home. I'm a more intentional husband. I'm a more intentional father. I think I'm a more intentional business owner, friend. And so what happened, I went to Matt and I said, hey, I don't know why, but I just feel called to get 100 turkeys for families for Thanksgiving. And he loved it. And he's like, let's do it. I go, let's run it through the gym. Let's use our gym family and let's do it. we ended up with, you'll love this, we had 100 turkeys, but we had over 100 boxes of stuffing and mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese. We had enough to feed probably 125 families. Then we also raised enough money that we donated the additional $600, and Pastor Michael Carter with Victor Newman Ministries used that to cook a hot Thanksgiving meal for the homeless on Thanksgiving Day.
That's incredible.
So we actually had the ability to impact over 300 people, I mean really 100 families and then 200 individuals by doing that. And Matt's quote was, if it's not this, I don't want it. Let's just live in this space. And so I immediately thought of you, and that's why I texted you. I said, when are you going up on the toy tower? Because I feel called to get 50 bicycles. And I told Matt's like, that's not enough. Let's do 100. So here we are.
God, man, it's like getting fit that sounds like a job. Like you get fit and all of a sudden you get inspired to do all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm tired just listening about it. Like them skinny jeans come at a cost.
No, but you wouldn't be tired. That's the difference, though.
No,
and by the way, they're not skinny jeans. They're called taper cut.
Whatever. Them skinny jeans. You was walking around like one of the new boys. You're like,
You call Chris your friend, but isn't he like one of your best friends?
Oh, man, this is my dog.
I
I'm telling
know.
you, he's the one that was texting us about, hey, y'all about to get fired.
And Kate, yeah, I know.
You know, this morning. He's like, listen, that stock
your new
jump
home
means
right
y'all
there.
about to, this is your new home right here.
Enjoy your tent.
You know, I got to tell you, this is my guy because of so many different things, but our journey has been kind of simpatico while we've been here in the Bay Area and watching him. I mean, his son, he mentioned it lightly, but his son who trains there as well is like the 2028 Cy Young winner. So listen, I'm just telling you. He's
the year he graduates high school, by the way.
We doing a LeBron straight to the league kind of thing. All right, I know what we're doing. All right, so he has a beautiful family. The kids are awesome, and I'm always shouting out their wins because I know how challenging that is. And so when I see their successes, I love to support them and be a fan of what they do. And I'm a fan of him and Felicia because they're great parents. So
none of this happens without Felicia, by the way. You know
Felicia's
that, right?
the MVP. I'm just telling you right now. Like, she keeps him straight, and she didn't ride him, when he was not healthy, and she's cheering him on when he is. So, that's who you're looking for. That's why I ain't got abs. I'm single. You know what I'm saying? If I had me a good woman, I'd mess around, GM over there got a ring on her finger. So, I'm like, all right, I can't holler at her. So now I got to come down to the gym and see what I got cracking.
That's Big Cass's wife.
Damn! You winning. Look at him. He's 6'7", 6'7" for real. So listen, I want everybody out there to pay attention to this messaging because it's not just about weight loss. It's really a great story. As I told him, I was like, man, I'm going to bring it up here so I can read it when the whole thing about consistency, big guys kind of will understand. He was like, I was fine eating the same thing every day because it takes the choices out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, that's the thing. It's like, because when you're trying to find variance, you make mistakes because then you start saying, oh, well, this ain't that bad. Okay. But when I lost the most weight was when I was eating the same thing every day at the same time. And everybody was like, ain't you tired of that? I'm like, no, it's actually where it's fuel now. It's not food. It's not a meal where I'm going out and gorging myself. It's just eat this so I can go to this meeting. Eat this so I can go this. Like, it's just, it's different. You see it differently. So
my friend Kelly Cardenas always says he has an acronym, CEO, and the acronym is Commitment Eliminates Options. And so for me, the more regimented I can make it, the more structured I can make it, the less choices I have to make, the more committed I am.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, dude. And honestly, you guys knocked it out of the park. It sounds like your calling and the collective, the calling is working. It's working because it's working for others, but it's also working inside you guys. And I think that's very important.
It really is so much more than weight loss, and I'm glad that you said that. I did not know all of the other areas of my life that would be impacted. There's not one area of my life that's not improved because of the fact that I've had this health transformation. And one of the themes of the book is not done yet. That was something that people would come up to me like,
saw it on the shirts.
Yeah, you're doing such a great job. I'm like, not done yet. And what I've come to realize is I will always not be done yet.
You told me when you drop enough weight, you ain't never wearing a shirt again.
Oh,
you're going to be outside like a caveman. You're just going to be outside like,
I just put a shirt on today because I wanted to support Legacy Barbell. It'll come off quick.
I love it, man. Listen, you keep doing it, dude.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, I am so proud of you, brother.
Congrats.
Because just watching this success is just, it's got me. I hate the gym. Me and my sciatica hates it too. See, that's why I can't do all that. I got a bad back.
My sciatica improved because of the gym.
Meredith, shut up.
That's the goal.
You're always talking.
What did you not hear what he said? Everything has improved. Everything.
Even your sciatica.
Your sciatica too.
Let me tell you.
I'm just gonna give Matt Levine your cell phone number.
You lose a little weight though. Let me tell you, that gets better. You know it does.
Things look smaller.
Let me tell you, on IG,
guy.
I can't say it on the radio, but hey, my man, hey Felicia.
Oh boy.
So you thanked Legacy
you
Barbell
killing the game, like I got
for helping you health wise, but they also helped you with all of these bikes too.
Everything.
What was that process like? 100 bikes?
Yeah.
Did you guys all do that together? Did you do a
y'all
drive for it?
robbed the toy store together.
Well, honestly, we put up a sign in the gym. Matt said go buy 2 bikes, and Matt actually went up and hung them from the rafters inside the gym.
That's cool.
So when you walked in, you saw bicycles hanging in a sign, and we just sent out a social media post. And it doesn't take much. This is not any gym. This is a special gym community. It's a family. When we said we wanted 100 turkeys, we had 100 turkeys like 3 days later. And I told you, we just started this like last Wednesday.
Yeah.
And so in last Wednesday's time, we had the ability to get these many bikes. I can tell you right now, Matt's probably sitting over there right now thinking, how do we get 200 bikes next year? Like that's just how
He's already on his phone right now looking at it.
Yeah,
I see him.
You guys knocked it out of the park, and I want to say thank you so much to all of you and everybody who contributed for Legacy Barbell. Like, you guys just are built different, and that's a good thing.
I just want to add one thing. So my dear friend, Cameron Gaskin-Alkett, he's the owner of From the Ground Up Landscape and Design. He's a member of the gym, but he was actually our largest donor. He actually purchased 20 of those 100 bikes on his own. So
I love it, man. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. I'm telling you, this is making everybody out there realize, damn, I need to start working out. You hang out with good people. You know, I'm not working out, and I ain't got 2 friends that are worth a damn. But these guys got these are the goods.
Yes.
I love it, man. And I'm gonna come visit. I might not work out, but I'm going to come in there and buy y'all some donuts or something. I'm going to come in and do something nice so y'all can eat them afterwards.
He's going to check in but not work out.
You know what? I just want to keep it going here. I mean, everybody out there, go buy the book. First of all, it's available on Amazon, and it'll inspire you because I'm telling you, my guy, and the whole thing with the stick going up to Stone Mountain. Yeah, honestly, it's just a beautiful story. We can do this all day, but I want to make sure I'm going to get